Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Georgia Highlands College basketball here on this Saturday afternoon. And we are coming to you from the Corral at the campus of Georgia Highlands College, Floyd campus. It is sophomore day, and we've got a special ceremony that's getting ready to take place here before today's game. And then we've got a lot to tell you. A lot of things have happened over the last 3 days that as we get ready to get into the tournament, things change very quickly and all by 1 point. So we're getting ready to go down to our public address announcer, and get ready for sophomore day and presentation to honor the sophomores that will be moving on. So here's Doug Walker.
Sophomore day, and recognize the incredible dedication and hard work of our second-year student athletes. Today we honor these young men who have given their all on the court, representing Georgia Highlands College with passion, perseverance, and sportsmanship. Now let's take a moment to recognize our sophomores. As I call your name, please step forward with your family to be recognized. Number 0, Isaiah Logan, a guard from Ackworth, with his mother Lori, father Steve, and brother Trey. Number 3, Joaquin Payne, guard from Atlanta, with his mother Freya, father Burrell, brothers Johnny, Syed, and Barry. Number 4, Jaquan Nelson, guard from Rome, with his mother Chantel, father Jay, and sisters Destiny and KK. Number 5, Kai Shannon, a guard from Atlanta, with his mother Brandy. And lots of balloons. Number 10, Mark Wynn Thompson, the guard from Atlanta, with his father Thomas. Number 12, Braylon Sheffield, the guard from Atlanta, with his father Andrew and mother Kathy. Number 23, Cameron Baldwin, a forward from Ackworth, with his mother Erica and his father Lorenzo. Once again, let's give a big round of applause for our sophomore class. Thank you very much.
All right, there you go. You see the sophomores of 2025. We've got tip-off coming your way. Stand by. Georgia Highlands College basketball is coming up.
There once was a dad who set out on a great quest to find the perfect Coke flavors at his family's request. So he went into a local store and grabbed the Coke Cherry Vanilla, Coke Cherry, and more. At dinner, they sipped Coke flavors and rejoiced, for everyone made their own delicious choice. Coca-Cola flavors, unbelievably delicious. Rome Coca-Cola, refreshing North Georgia since 1901.
of Southern Crescent Technical College. Number 10, Nick Stewart. Number 11, Mahmoud Bakoum. Number 12, Cameron Knight. Number 23, Matthew Willis. And number 24, Wesley N. Coma. And now for your Georgia Highlands Chargers, number 0, Isaiah Logan. Number 4, Jaquan Nelson. Number 5, Ty Shannon. Number 12, Braylon Sheffield. And number 23, Cameron Baldwin.
And there we go with our starting lineups for this afternoon's game. Again, recapping, it's going to be Nick Stewart, Bachholm, Cameron Knight, and also Matthew Willis and Wesley Akamu, for Southern Crescent Technical College. And for the Chargers, it's going to be Isaiah Logan, Jaquan Nelson, Braylon Sheffield, Chai Shannon, and Cameron Baldwin, and all sophomore tip-off. Our starting 5 for today. Our friend Sheffield, he's got on his white shoes today. He doesn't have his. I thought he would at least have his big bright orange shoes on today, but I guess he's going with the white ones today. I guess they're more fashionable. Here we are for sophomore day. So getting ready to go, and it is going to be a big win needed for the Chargers to stay in fairly decent shape heading into the championship, the conference championship next week. All right, and we're underway here at the Corral at Georgia Highlands College, Floyd campus. Nelson gives off to Logan. Logan gets a screen by Baldwin, and he's tied up, and there's going to be a travel on there as he got a couple of Tigers had him cornered, and he had nowhere to go. So, a turnover by the Chargers as we get underway here on this afternoon, Saturday afternoon. Don't forget the time changes tomorrow, by the way. You don't want to be late for anything on Monday. Just telling you. Or tomorrow, for that matter. All right. Southern Crescent reject by Baldwin. And a nice pass from Nelson, and slams it home does Cameron Baldwin to put the first 2 points on the game, on the board for the Chargers. Nice execution there. The Tigers are coming in with only 2 wins in the conference, and that was a missed dunk. Rebound Sheffield, he gives it to Nelson. Nelson back over to Sheffield, out at point. He's going to drive inside, puts it up off the glass, no good. And reverse layup is going to count that by Matthew Willis. Going down low to Cameron, kicks it out to Logan. Long 3 off the iron, no good. Sheffield battles for the rebound. It's going to be, well, let's see. We're not really sure who's getting the ball. It looks like they're walking it toward Southern Crescent's way. So I'm not sure that was we don't know whose it is, and it's a jump ball sort of thing, so it's going to go Southern Crescent's or not. But if they change the arrow down there, we'll know, but apparently not. So Sheffield was the last one to knock that one out. Willis with a basketball on the far wing. Gets it down to Knight. He's on the baseline. Sheffield knocked it out of his hands, and he recovers. Good defense by Sheffield. Gets off the ball one now to Chai Shannon. No good. Tip back, missed by Baldwin. Ball just kind of rolled around the back of the rim. Baldwin attacked from the backside, slapped it out, but it was recovered by Willis. He's going to drive, throws up a short jumper, and it's good. 4-2, Tigers out in front. Sheffield gets it over to Nelson. He's going to bring it across the timeline on the near side. A little shake and bake, lost him. Back over to Sheffield. He's going to try a long three, no good. Sheffield's feeling his oats today, man. He might have. I think he just felt it. Sheffield missed last season with an injury and his comeback sophomore year. He's been getting some quality minutes and, of course, gets the start today. Count that one, 5-2 now. Tigers out in front. He needed to back up about 3 steps before he took that shot, and it'd been perfect. He was too close for that shot. Nelson with some ball handling skill clinic there. Gets it over to Shannon. Back to Nelson. Nelson open just for a second there. Now he's going to drive. 12 on the shot clock. He's going to pop it. And that one goes wide right. Something's wrong with that goal. Nothing's going in. But a good steal there by Baldwin. Off to Shannon. Kicks it out for 3 by Nelson. Yes. Little inside-outside basketball there by the Chargers. 6-5. Tigers still up by 1. Thought about a jumper. He's going to kick it out over to Knight. Knight's going to hit this one. 9-5. Nelson pushes it up quickly. And try to get a pass off to Shannon. No dice. And it's a turnover. And here comes Knight with the ball. He's going to swing it over. Baseline drive. Kicks it back around. Good ball movement. Far wing. No good. But they come up with a rebound. Willis drives. And a block on Baldwin. And he's a little slow getting up right now. It was a serious collision. There's the trainer coming out to see him. I think he's seeing those birds fly around his head right now. That was a pretty intense. And he's going to go out. Coming into the game is Joakim Payne. And I think Thompson is on his way in. Or actually, do we have a timeout? We don't have a timeout. So, okay, no media timeout. There we go. Just someone goes to the line to shoot 2 shots. And that is going to be Matthew Willis, sophomore out of Newark, New Jersey. And he misses the first. And that's going to be off for iron 2. Thompson comes up with a rebound. Going down inside to Cooper, and he's going to go to the line. Josh Cooper, good move, ball movement by the Chargers, and attacking the basket. Yeah, Southern Crescent does quite a lot of, and let's see, they got some players from Allentown, Pennsylvania, Jacksonville, and even one from L.A. Oh, how about that? A little West Coast recruiting. It's 15:53, and this is the Charger Sport Network. right, back here at the corral, and Josh Cooper at the line to shoot 2 shots. And his first is going to hit the iron, bounce off. And 1 to go here. It's a 9-5 game right now. The visiting Tigers are leading, and now make it 6. 9-6. Chargers kind of getting off to a slow start. Going down low, can't handle the pass, and that's going to be out on Akamo. And Kamu, I'm going to say his name right. There we go. I've got it. Akamu. He's out of Atlanta, sophomore, 6'6". Payne gets it across the timeline for the Chargers. Wanted to go down low. I think Shannon thought it was supposed to zag, and he zigged, and it was a turnover, but they get the shot. And now it's a 11-6 game. Nelson kicks it back out. Oh, some passing kind of off the mark there. That's going to be a reverse call by the head official, and it's going to be Southern Crescent's basketball. I actually thought it was Southern Crescent's anyway, so I can't argue with that one. I'm not going to argue on that one today. However, I am coming up with my officials joke later on during the show, so stick around for that. Missed shot, 3-pointer. Both teams just I don't know if they're just tired or what. It might just be tired. It's been a long season. And that came in. 13-6. Big deficit. Chargers need to kind of get back into the groove here. Had a tough night last week. Inside to Cooper, and that one's going to be rejected. Layup, no good. They come up with a rebound and a foul. It's going to be on 21, Josh Cooper. Yeah, it was a rough night. Chargers doing great. They had 2 wins in a row, knocking off the number 1 South Georgia College. And then all of a sudden let's see, let me find it here. Last Wednesday, they got tied up with, let's see, it was a 1-point game. So that knocked them from 3rd all the way to the 7th, where they are right now. Payne for 3. Off the mark. Crescent on the charge, and that too goes in. 10-point, make that a 12-point game. 11-point game. The scoreboard's just going all over the place. 17-6. Chargers need to get back in a little bit of a sink. That roll-off doesn't go in either. Nelson usually hits that one. Southern Crescent, boy, they bomb a 3 here, and they're going to call some havoc. Now, that would have been a travel. Oh, no, they're going to call a foul. Oh, well, what I know. I thought there was a travel before the foul, but I'm not wearing the stripes tonight. I don't have on the outfit today. I got my Chargers good luck sweatshirt on. It can kick in any minute now, I'll be honest with you. The magic can kick in. That one goes. 12-point game, and here comes a line change. Asamu coming into the game, also Thompson and It is going to be Jordan Johnson coming into the game for the Chargers. And it's a 19-6 affair. Wow. I know you're sitting here saying, wait a minute, how in the world does this happen? Well, you know it does. Go get in sync here. Johnson. And that one rolls in and out. Asanu comes up with it, and he puts it in. There we go. Maybe that's what we need to wake things up a little bit. Asanu comes in. Get a little rebounding going there and some second chance shots. Yarborough with the ball for the Tigers. Good defense, tough. Going to go baseline and knock that one out. Bakum loses the handle on that. Now what we need is a good trip down. And let's see if we can't come back with some points on this trip down. Johnson with the ball. South Georgia Tech last Wednesday, 80-79 for the win. They would have had their third straight win. Asanu goes down low to Shannon. He's going to put it off the board and in. There we go. All right, 9-point game. Come back one bucket at a time. Got to have good D on this side. Another good empty trip for Southern Crescent would be nice, but he's going to scoop and go, and that one's going to go in. 21-10, and we're at the 11:51 mark. Southern Crescent is kind of on the bubble, even being able to play in the tournament. Long three, Nelson, there we go. They've only got 2 wins, and right there with Andrew College with 2 wins. And one of the 2 will not be making a trip to the tournament this year. Nice rejection. Thompson and Asamu both there with big hands up. Thompson's going to go up again, and it's going to be a foul, and I think this is going to be on Asanu. He was standing there. Yep. So we have a timeout on the floor, and we will take it as well. So that is, that's what's happening here. 11-10 in the first half, 21-13. Chargers trying to put something together for a big comeback here. This is the Chargers Sports Network.
For just $1 a day, you can make a massive impact. To continue improving the GHC athletics program and provide each sport a better chance at winning championships, we offer memberships to the Chargers 365 Club. Your support of the Chargers 365 Club will combine with others to provide athletic scholarships at the competitive level, enhance capital improvements for playing fields, and improve team travel. Your contribution will elevate the student-athlete experience, give the coaches resources to make improvements where they are most needed, and lead the championship level of play in which we can all take pride and enjoy watching together. To make your contribution, go to ghcchargers.com.
Welcome back to the Corral here. Georgia Highlands Chargers basketball. Tony McIntosh with you, 11-10. It's a 21-13 affair right now. Southern Crescent Technical College out in front of the Chargers. And right now the Chargers are in 7th position in the conference heading into the tournament next week, which Tuesday they get under play, and not really sure where the Chargers will be traveling to. They possibly, it looks like Albany Tech might be the one that they draw. And that's always a fun game. Oh. That is always a fun game for sure. Johnson spins and shoots and goes. All right, there we go. 23-15 now. Yeah, Southern Georgia College, Albany Tech, Gordon, and East Georgia, your top 4 teams, they all get a home game next Tuesday. The layup, no good. Gets his own rebound, though. And he's wide open for a 3, but he stepped back on the line. Yeah, that's something that you'll have to take a look at. 3 Chargers down under the goal, and one comes away with the rebound. So back over to Nelson. Nelson for 3. Off the front iron, no good. Tipping the ball around, and the Baldwin had his hand on it, and it got knocked out by Kamu. Baldwin with a good pick, and there we go. Get things going there. Good feed from Thompson. Baldwin started the steal, tipped it to Thompson. Thompson rewarded him with a pass, and we got 2 points. Dramatic way. 23-17, now closing the gap. A long 3, that one brought rain. Thompson answers it with a rebound. He had the bucket to catch it. Nelson's going to drive. Got to get it back out. That's going to be a little too much, and a turnover by the Chargers. Nelson got in no man's land underneath, actually behind the basket, and just had to throw it out there, and he put a little too much on it. All right, coming into the game now, Landon Williams out of Huntsville, Grissom High School. Tigers had a sizable lead there for a while, about 12 points. That 2-point shot, no good. And good rebound. Tipped it around, and Baldwin comes down with it out to Thompson. Thompson's going to dribble over inside the lane, stops. Gets it back out to Landon. Williams back over to Thompson. Going down low to Osamu, and he is mugged underneath. He's just grabbed in the hand, was just grabbing him and hanging on. Okamu was doing everything he could to hang on to him, but he's out height, let's see, probably about 6 inches there, I guess. Thompson fed the ball over in the far corner. He gets away from everybody and puts it off the glass for 2. Tighten it up a little bit. Now it's a 4-point game. It's amazing what a timeout will do. They come back with a big spark, and it looked a little different that time. 3, no good. But they come down with their own rebound. Willis wanting a screen, wanting something. Somebody's trying to do something over there. 8 on the shot clock. Baldwin's good defense, and it kicks him. He kicks it out. Good defense there by the Chargers. Very, very aggressive. All right, let's see. Southern Crescent's calling a timeout. 23-19. Chargers on the comeback right here on the Chargers Sports Network. Back after the timeout, 8:25 mark, and welcome back. Tony McIntosh with you here, and just having a big Saturday, big comeback. Comeback Saturday, sophomore day. Chargers a little slow out of the gate today, but they're making up for it. Johnson drifter, no good, and it's going to be, I don't know. Let's see. It should be, I think 11 actually was the last one to tip it out, and absolutely so. It was a different angle. The official saw it from one angle, and the one on the side had a better angle at it, and it worked out fine. Baldwin thought about a three, and he's going to. I tell you what, that is one of the fundamental. That's a hard step. I mean, sometimes when you move one foot and then you move the other before the ball hits the ground, that is coming out of a 2-point stance like that. It's difficult to keep that pivot foot still. Tough two bucket. Thompson has it on the near wing. Back on to Baldwin. Baldwin trying to work himself down inside. Oh, good fake. And count it. Wow. Baldwin's fake. The other guy needs to get his sneakers, man. I think he left them on the floor. That was an awesome move. It's a 4-point game and a timeout. And we'll take it. Tell you what, we're 7:33. Come back, making a good game out of it. 25-21. Chargers still a little bit behind.
There once was a dad who set out on a great quest to find the perfect Coke flavors at his family's request. So we went into a local store and grabbed the Coke Cherry Vanilla, Coke Cherry, and more. At dinner, they sipped Coke flavors and rejoiced, for everyone made their own delicious choice. Coca-Cola flavors, unbelievably delicious. Rome Coca-Cola, refreshing North Georgia since 1901.
Georgia Highlands Chargers basketball, 7:33, and like to welcome some new sponsors to the program here. All-Star Roofing, they have signed on as a partner here with Georgia Highlands Athletics and also Coosa Valley Credit Union. And good to have them along with Coca-Cola and the others sponsoring Chargers athletics here. And if your business would like to get involved, all you have to do is contact our athletic department, and they'll tell you different ways that you can become a sponsor of basketball, baseball, softball, and we've got some new sports coming into the frame here in the very near future, and some other big announcements too that I think you'll like and will be kind of interesting for the school as a whole. So, whole different level, and that's going to be off his foot. Knight. Got to see a good presentation about the athletic department the other day, and there's some exciting things on the horizon. A sign move. That one just took it away. He got robbed. Yeah, Knight just ripped that one off. And Johnson tried to return the favor, but ran out of real estate. They just get it in. Willis has it. Oh, that's a nice rainbow. Boy, he had to get that one up over Sanu. And that was a 20-foot arc right there. Sanu it just missed it. Baldwin's going to go down low. Off the glass. He misses. Kicks it over to, let's see, and that one got tipped as well. Sanu has it, and he puts it up. Oh, he wanted to. He wanted to dunk it. Four-point game, 6:15 in the first half. Here we are on sophomore day. Kicks it out, Yarborough. Excuse me, that's Dennis. Carlin Dennis with 3, 7-point game now. Williams has it. He's going to kick it over to Thompson. 18, back over to Williams. Inside, turnaround jumper by Johnson's good. Drive, dribble, spin, and Asanu had him. He had him covered up well. Shannon's coming back into the game, and Asanu is going to take a breather. He was all over him. So it's going to be inbound, 14 on the shot clock as they inbound. Willis. That one loses the handle. And Williams comes down with the ball over to Johnson. He's going to bring it across the timeline. Bounces it to Shannon. Jai Shannon, got that ball swatted, and it's going to be Charger basketball. 21 on the shot clock. Yeah, possibly in the next coming years, we'll have a senior day rather than just a sophomore day, if that gives you an indication. I see Dave's like, senior day, really? What? Hell yeah. Yep. Whole new level coming to Charger basketball. Actually, the Charger athletics, period. So that is, I think the official announcement will be coming soon. Johnson puts that one in. 3-point game now. And Johnson gets tagged for a foul.
Jordan Johnson called for the foul, his first.
.437 to go in the first half. Chargers have just chipped away at this massive lead that they had, and that's going to touch the cable up there, so that's going to be interference. Yeah, can't touch the cables. That had some bounce on it. Went up another 10 feet. I think that is the shot clock cable right there that it hit. Johnson gets double teamed. Wow, somebody's got to be open. Thompson's got it. Oh, and he's going to throw a 3 up, and that's going to be just shy. And wow, Williams got decked. Bakum called for that foul, number 11. Johnson's going to take it out on the far side. Yeah, but one thing, it's been low fouls this first half. I can't say the same for turnovers. Both teams have had a big turnover. Good Lord. Dennis is all over Johnson. I mean, he was like, what'd you have for lunch? And Cameron's going to get called for a push on that one. Baldwin's getting called for that. And our Highlands faithful are letting their feelings known about that last call there. 5:53. This is Chargers basketball. 2:53 to go in the game. I'm sorry, in the first half. Excuse me. I guess, I have things I have to know. I was trying to move the clock up an hour faster. All right, count that one there for Willis. I think I just had several people just going to a time warp there for a minute. So that guy's lost his mind. Nothing would be finer than having the lead at halftime for the Chargers. And I think that's what the plan is. Nelson inside, down to Johnson. He puts it off the glass. Strong layup on the left side and gets a noggin bump there. Crescent traveling kind of light. They only have 7 players dressed out. Wow. That was all ball and bodies flew everywhere. Johnson gets it back out to Thompson. Okay, we had a foul on the floor, and that is going to be on Jacarlin Dennis. He was in Johnson's pocket. He's 5'6" and is very tenacious. And there's a foul on the shot. I believe that was on Willis. Yeah, Willis got called for that one. And Thompson's going to go to the line to shoot. All right, 2-point game. Ready to put this in a 1-point situation here. And good job. Logan's coming back into the game now. Thompson's going to try to get his faculties back together after getting clobbered on that foul. It was a pretty aggressive play. Dennis for 3, and there you go. He's been working on that shot all half, and he finally connected. He gives away nearly a foot to Johnson. I guess Johnson's about 6'3", 6'4". And Dennis is 5'6", and feisty. Oh, there he goes, Big Daddy. Asanu reminds everybody that height. And it's a 2-point game. Dennis comes back, jumper no good. Asanu gets the rebound off of a tip from Logan. Johnson brings it across. He's going to drive, kicks it out to Nelson. Nelson ready for 3, and here we go. And the lead, 36-35. And let's see, we got a foul on the 4. That's going to be on a 1-and-1. Logan got him on the arm.
Isaiah Logan called for foul, his first.
And well, the officials are coach is Archer's over there trying to reason, and he misses the 1-and-1. So no harm, no foul. Nelson, jumper. And that's going to be stripped away. Johnson got his hand on it and took it out of Willis's hand and It's going to be a turnover. Or not a turnover, but it's going to be out of bounds. 24 seconds on the shot clock. We've got 1:26 to go in the first half. Chargers just took a lead with a big three a while ago. Dennis's shot's no good. That's going to be off the foot of Stewart. And what have we got? Oh, yes, we've got Thompson coming back into the game. Logan's going to go out. I know I probably said this ad nauseum, but the depth on this Chargers team this year has been very impressive. You can put together any combination of the five out there, and you've got your pretty solid lineup. Nelson for three. Off the iron, no good. We charge for the rebound. Shannon Asanu. Whoa, Thompson got way up in the rafters on that one. And he offered to help him up, and Thompson was like, I was waiting for him to crash into the board over there. I know he's got to have part springs in his legs, bionic legs. That was up there for his height, or any height, to be honest with you. He's about 6'1", maybe 6 feet, 6'1", something like that, and jumps as if he's about 7'2". It would be interesting to see what his vertical is. I bet if I ask him, he'd tell me. So what is your vertical? Yeah, it's all I can do to get the vertical machine to slap the first one. Sanu's got a battle for the rebound underneath, kicks it back out. Thompson's going to load for a two, no good. 43 seconds to go in the first half. Dennis is going to drive. What a floater, no good. They kick it back out, reset the offense. Willis has the ball for the Tigers. 1 point lead by Crescent. Layup off the board, good. 19 seconds. Thompson has the ball, kicks it out, and Shannon tried to dunk it. Got some body with that. It's a 3-point game, 39-36. If we go in down one, that's all right too, I guess. It's all but even. $12 seconds to go, and let's see, Dennis comes back into the game, as Logan does as well. And it's a 2-point game. No foul, Dennis is going to push it down, and he's going to probably pop a three here. But he's got a Sanu on him. That won't work well. And that's going to be, what are they going to call? They're going to call a goaltend, or no, they're not. So there we go. We go into halftime. It's a 2-point affair. It is Southern Crescent Technical College 39, Georgia Highlands College 37. We'll be back during halftime. Again, be a little bit of some statistics of this first half right here on Charger Basketball.
This is Georgia Highlands Chargers basketball on the Charger Network.
right, it's halftime here at the Corral. Glad to have you along here for Georgia Highlands College basketball. Chargers are down by 2 points, 39-37, Southern Crescent Technical College, and this is a need to win for Georgia Highlands. Just simply kind of, if nothing else, to stay where they are in the standings in the conference. Because with 1 point in a game Wednesday night, they dropped from 3rd to 7th by 1 point, 80-79. So that kind of aggravates you. That will definitely aggravate you. But anyway, they're in the tournament, most likely, depending on how everything shakes in other games today. They may end up going to down to Albany Tech next Tuesday. But we'll definitely know probably this evening. And of course, check the website and find out exactly where the Chargers are going to go. Now, let's take a look at the scoring. Matthew Willis has 7 points. Wesley Akamu has 10. I'm sorry, Willis has 10. Excuse me. Willis has 10, and Nicholas Stewart they both have 10 points for the visiting Tigers. Nelson leads scoring for the Chargers with 9, and Jordan Johnson has 8. It was a slow start. I'm talking a slow start, but they started picking things up, and now they've got the game within 2. Kind of looking at some of the percentages in the first half. 3-point percentage of 3 for 11, and free throws 4 for 7, 57%. Free throws in the first half for Southern Crescent, 12 for 15. So we don't want to go there anymore. The 3-point shots 3 for 8, and so that is what is happening there. All right, we're back underway here at the Corral on the Floyd campus of Georgia Highlands College, Southern Crescent Tech. They get the ball to start the first half. Knight swings back over to Bachboom, and he's going to go up for a shot. No good. Rebound by Baldwin. Thompson had the ball, lost control of it for a second there. Jakim Payne. Nelson left him open for a 3, and he makes him pay for it. So the Chargers take a 1-point lead. Turnaround jumper off the glass. Akamwa. Southern Crescent with 2 wins in the conference. Thompson for 3. Ooh, that one was off. That was an unusual shot. Cameron gets his hand in there. Boy, Baldwin just all over the place. He gets up the feed. He's going to work underneath. Really works hard for the 2 points. And it puts the Chargers back up by 1. 3 off the iron. Cameron with the rebound out to Nelson. Thompson has nice pass from. That was even nicer. Thompson fed Asanu, and Asanu lays it in. Asanu has come alive here in the second half of the season. That was his 8th point. Baldwin with another steal. Nelson he sat there and waited to come guard me, and he was left wide open, and he sunk that 3. It's a 47-41 affair. Georgia Highlands out in front. This is the Chargers Sports Network. back here at the Corral. Georgia Highlands College basketball, 47-41. And taking a look at some of the scores around the conference right now, South Georgia Tech leading Gordon 31-29. It's also, let's see, East Georgia in the first half, 31-30 over Central Georgia Tech. And the game's in the second now. Let's see. Oh, this one doesn't start at 4 o'clock. South Georgia and Andrew College coming up at 4 today. Well, actually, that one's just now getting underway. Baldwin comes down with a rebound for the Chargers. Thompson, his three off the iron, no good. Baldwin just stole that rebound from him. Thompson goes back up and he's going to be fouled. He got hit on the arm on the way up. I tell you what, if you had an award for Defensive Player of the Year in the conference, Baldwin's got to be one that you would have to consider there. The guy has been all over the place when it comes to steals, blocks. He has been one of the more active, and he'd have to be in consideration. I'm not sure if they have a Defensive Player of the Year, but they ought to. If they don't, I'll give him a trophy. Another block. Payne stops for a three, pops it, no good, off the iron. (49-41). Good hands in there. Nelson caused that problem. He gets a reward from Thompson. Oh, there we go. Nelson thought Cameron was going to grab it and slam it, but it was more of just a little pass. And a little layup that makes it a 10-point game, biggest lead of the game for the Chargers. And, he almost got another steal, but this time he got the foul. So he got the deluxe package on that one. And I believe we have a timeout. We're going to take it. 10-point lead, Chargers in charge here on the Charger Network. Just taking a look at some of the games around the conference, and I was noticing the East Georgia, Central Georgia Tech score. That game is about 30 seconds away from halftime. If East Georgia comes out and, let's see, East Georgia, if they lose that to Central Georgia, that could mess things up a little bit. Central Georgia Tech had a lead a little bit earlier, but East Georgia, just came back and went ahead. That 2 points is going to put Southern Crescent at 43. (51-43) affair right now. Shannon is going to be the recipient of an opportunity to. Well, there was a stoppage of clock anyway. 20 seconds on the shot clock. No shot. It was a foul on the floor. Payne's going to inbound it to Shannon. Nice shake and bake there by Wills. Oh, man. That was Nelson just had him quaking in his shoes there for a second and pops the three. Underneath. Oh, that's going to be a goaltend. Shannon got up there. So coming into the game is going to be Cooper now. Sanu's going to sit down. Nelson's got 18 points for the Chargers. He's had an explosive second half. Waiting for Payne to get cranking here. We get him going. Oh, boy, we've got a free-for-all. A Donnybrook, as they say. Thompson for three. And he gets his 9th point. You have to put Thompson's name in there for defensive player, too. He's been pretty active. Misses the layup. Payne comes down with the rebound. He's going to go coast to coast and with a little shuttle pass. Offensive foul on Payne. Stewart comes into the game. And Akama will go out. Dennis into the game. I think he came in after that other timeout. Willis getting a pretty tough defense by Thompson, and he's going to drag that back foot. Yeah, he drug it. He drug the back foot, so I'm not really sure why the stare down with the official wasn't going to change the call. Well, Dennis is giving Nelson everything he can handle over there. He is feisty. Thompson for two. $59-45. Chargers in charge. It was there. I had to use it. Little jump hook, good. Nelson's going to find Shannon wide open, feed him down on the near the baseline. He's going to drive and dribble and lose control of it. And Shannon and Stewart kind of doing a little jawing back and forth there. And, wow, Shannon gets called for the foul on that one. A lot of bumping there by Willis. Been very physical game here. And that is going to be on Thompson. That is his first foul. 13:09, 10-point game, and going to the line to shoot is going to be Matthew Willis. And he gets a three-point play. 9-point game. Payne brings it down the floor for the Chargers. Over to Nelson. Nelson was open for a three, and wow, that one went around the world and back in and out and just, oh, that was a carry and they missed it. My goodness, that was a carry, and he had the ball up. He was kissing it, and that was interesting. Shannon's driving baseline. Oh, and he gets fouled. I'm not sure when they rewrote the rule book, but somewhere, I don't think they did, but they teach you ways to go right up to the line without going across it. But the thing is, it's a very gray area. If you side palm the ball, you're palming the ball, and that is a violation. That's a carry. I don't care if it's on the side or underneath or whatever. No, You know, the NBA players, their hands are bigger than two balls around, you know. But if they stop and grab it, it's a double dribble. It's a violation. But they don't see it that way, depending on what the contract says. And then you get players in the college level, even high school level, and they try to do the same thing, and they can't get away with it. And they wonder, well, LeBron can do it. Why can't I? Boy, battle up on front, and Shannon just went way high to go for it, and he comes down on Willis's shoulders, and he gets called for that one. Yeah, he was. I think at that point I would have just hung on to the rim and not fouled, and it'd been a little safer. No, it's still been a foul, though. It'd been a technical, so. All right, still a 10-point game. Chargers up 61-51, but the Tigers are trying to claw their way back into it. That one's going to rim out. Shannon has the ball, gets it over to Nelson. Nelson swings it down to Logan, Isaiah Logan into the game. And there's a travel. And that is going to be Willis. Willis has been pretty active this half. And we're going to take a timeout. There we go. All right, enjoying the 10-point lead. This is the Chargers Sports Network. All right, 11:58 to go in the game, and the Chargers have just come from a 2-point deficit at halftime, and they have exploded in the first stanza of the second half and put it to a 10-point game. We're going to bring it down. Johnson back over to, well, he tried to get it over to Logan, and I was a little high and a little wide to the right there. So Logan missed the mark there for a second. And it's going to be a Charger turnover. Malcolm bringing it across the line. Over to Knight. Knight thought about it. Willis lays that one up, no good. But they come down with a rebound and an old jump put back by Stewart. It makes this an 8-point game. Nelson getting the offense to work. Double team, and he gets away to Johnson, swings it over to Payne. Payne fakes a shot. He's going to drive off the glass, no good. But Johnson comes back with the rebound, and I didn't realize that shot actually missed the rim a while ago. That was, ooh. Oh, my goodness. Oh, wow. Shannon gets called for his third foul. And, Rims out. Shannon's going to sit out, and Cameron coming back in. Cameron Baldwin, one of our sophomores today. And that one falls in. Nelson brings it up, but gets his pocket picked. And here comes the Tigers, and they lay it up. They're a steal and a turnover. So now it's a 5-point lead. They've cut it in half. Logan kicks it up. Johnson puts up and in for 2. And Logan with a steal. It's 1-on-3. Now he gets a little help. And Nelson's going to pull the ball out and set the offense up at 10-16. Logan for 3. Off the iron, no good, but Cameron Baldwin is there to pick it up and throw it back in. Back up by 9. Or make that 11, excuse me. My math is off a little bit. Oh, nice 3 by Knight. He was falling backwards. Was that a 3 or a 2? It might have been inside, but a steal. And Logan is not going to let him have the easy basket. Nelson is slowly being helped up by Cooper. Barkum at the line to shoot. And he misses the first. Thompson comes back into the game. Nelson's going to sit out. He got hit pretty good on that turnover play down by the at midcourt. So he's going to go shake the cobwebs out of his head. And there is going to be a lane violation on Baldwin. Said he crossed the line too soon. Those are some things you really have to be looking for when you call them, because they don't happen all the time. Thompson on a breakaway. Logan puts it in. Thompson lost a handle on the basketball when he hit up, but Logan was there to back him up, and Cameron was behind him just in case. And Cooper got his hand in there. Oh, wait a minute. They maybe it's not a foul. I think it's got, well, it is going to be a 1-and-1, but he had to. Wow. Well, we've got some players with 3 fouls. Let's see. Who else has got? Baldwin's got 3. Cooper just picked up his 3rd. Logan has 2 on the floor, and Johnson and Thompson only have 1. And Coach Archer received a warning from the officials, so. And if they knew what we were saying, we'd get a warning too. We might even get thrown out. We'd probably get thrown out. Fine, you do this then. Apparently, because you never mind. I'm going to keep my mouth shut. All right. Oh, I'm not sure what Jordan was trying to do on that one, but I think he thought somebody was breaking and they didn't break. Dennis with the ball for Southern Crescent. Joakim Payne ready to check back into the game. Spin move and layup, no good, and a tip back counts. And so Stewart is going to go to the line to shoot 1, and that's a 5-point game now. Jordan got fouled, or Jordan committed the foul. No, they say Thompson got called for that foul. And that's his third. Whoa. 8:46 to go, and we've got like a load of players with 3 fouls. And that can be annoying. So count that one. Chargers have outscored Southern Crescent by 6 here in the second half, but are fighting for their lives to hang on to it. Baldwin's going to lay it up and in. Six-point affair. And Jordan gets whistled for his 4th. Well, now they say it is 2nd foul. They must have changed. I could have swore they had Jordan down with 3 fouls already, but no, that's just his 2nd, so okay. They're playing with us over there on the stats desk. Dennis gets one of them. Thompson feeds. Cooper puts that one through. Whoa! Baldwin sends that one back to downtown. So we have a timeout, and we're going to take it. It's getting hot and spicy in here at 7:58 to go, but the Chargers up. We'll be back with more. Don't go anywhere. Getting a fun time. Georgia Highlands Chargers would like to thank some of their sponsors, a few of their sponsors for their donation and their contribution to the athletic program, All-Star Roofing, also Coosa Valley Credit Union, Coca-Cola, and many more. And if you would like to get in the action, new things, improving things, and wonderful things still to come, you can simply go to ghcchargers.com and click Contribute. And we appreciate your business. All right, Southern Crescent Tech has a basketball. Dennis out front. He's been a feisty defensive player for the Tigers. 2-point jumper, no good. Johnson with the rebound. He's going to push it up the floor. He's met by 3 Tigers, and then leaves Payne open. Thompson gets the pass. Baldwin at the top of the key. He's going to drive inside, lays it up. There you go. That's just like in the warm-ups. Payne hustles back to get his guy. Willis with the drive, no good. Potential foul that they didn't call, which is good. Thompson's got it. He wanted to go down and decided to come back out. He's got Dennis on him. He's going to go up on the left side. still didn't get the answer to what Thompson's vertical was. We may never know, like the Tootsie Roll Pop licks. We may never know how many it takes to get to the center. And that's going to be a travel. Yeah, you can't move that. You can't move that pivot foot. And now we got the player down, Southern Crescent, and that is going to be, let's say, Willis. The trainer is over there to take care of him. See what's going on. Looks like it is a cramp type thing. That's almost as bad as a rolled ankle or a break. You get some of those nasty leg cramps going there, and oh my gosh, you feel like you're like, just shoot me. It hurts. But he seems to be working it out over there, flexing his foot. Now that's what it was. His leg locked up on him. He's walking now though, but a little gingerly. Looked like he's right around between his ankle and his calf, so he's going to take a seat on the bench. They're going to work on him over there. Trainers from Atrium Health Floyd, another great partner of Charger Athletics and the school with the Atrium School of Nursing and Health Sciences here. Amanda, an experienced trainer over there. She's got it. Cooper spins, shot, no good. Comes back with a rebound and gets tied up. And he did all that on 1 foot. We think. Oh. All right, Willis is walking around over there. He's going to the Powerade. Cooper misses the first one. He's a little aggravated at himself. He says, I've been working on this shot all week, and, you think it'd go in for me. The second one does. So there we go. 67-64, Chargers in front. Dennis brings it up the floor for the Tigers. Moving the ball around, trying to drive, find somebody open. Dennis is open. He gets his shot blocked by Thompson, and it is going to be Chargers basketball. He got bounced around a lot. See if we can get you up to date on some of the other scores. East Georgia and Central Georgia Tech are tied up early in the second, 41-41. Takeaway there by Southern Crescent. Baldwin comes right behind him and overshot his coverage. Payne. We got a little run and gun thing going here. Bounce pass inside, behind the back to Cooper. Yes! Oh, that was beautiful. I'd give him 2 assists on that one just for style points. And a takeaway by Thompson. Dennis grabs him and gives him a good hug and gets a foul. Gordon and South Georgia Tech. Right now, Gordon is up on South Georgia Tech, 56-54. 5 minutes left in that game. And now there's a technical foul or intentional. And Thompson's got 2 extra ones to shoot. Makes it pay off. And gets that one as well. Stewart goes out and Lewis comes back in. Or Willis comes back in, excuse me. Came in limping just a little bit. Johnson just gets clobbered. And I see this is going to be against Bakum. Johnson's got 2 shots. Hit the front iron on that one. Well, both of those, nothing but iron. Bakum, another walk. I think I've seen more walks called this game than I have all season. That's about the 4th one. And that's kind of an unusual call. But, you know, when you drag the pivot foot, yeah, you got to call it. At the 5-minute mark now. Chargers up by 14. Cooper's got his hands full down underneath. And that is going to be a pushing foul. And that will be on Willis. That is his 3rd foul. A win today really does do, if nothing more, it just psychologically works great for the Chargers going into the tournament. Not sure they can move up a position or not today, but you know, win's a win, either way you look at it. Dennis has it on the far side. He's playing with 4 fouls. Layup, no good, but he gets his rebound. And I think Baldwin's going to be, he was the only one moving, and so he's going to get called for the foul. Everybody else was still 3 minutes to go in the game. Gordon and South Georgia Tech, 60-56. East Georgia is leading Central Georgia, 44-43. That game, let's see, 13 minutes to go in that one. And Andrew and South Georgia underway, but there's no score yet. So it started at 4. I guess somebody's just holding the ball. I don't know. They're not putting any scores on that one yet. And count that one. 82-67 Chargers. Payne gets away from his guy. Just left the lane wide open. Nice feed to Baldwin. And Cameron sends that one down through the rabbit hole. Dennis for 3. Baldwin has the rebound. Here comes Thomas. Thomas takes it into traffic and finds Payne, gives it to him, and they spin it around Nelson on the far side. Boy, he is just absolutely covered up over there in the corner. And Dunn's going to drive a baseline. Whoa, gets away. Well, he didn't get away. He took 2 steps. Payne for 3, no good. Thompson skies and gets the rebound. Back to Payne. Over to Nelson. He's going to go for a 3. Off the front iron, no good. Here come the Tigers. Oh, wow. Payne got called for a foul, and again, that is running parallel. I guess you get fouled for that. Oh, my goodness. .3:19 to go. 14-point game. Southern Crescent Tech is not giving up. They're very aggressive. Payne left open for three, and he counts. Mark it down, 17-point game now. It's about to get ugly. That's going to be on Cameron Baldwin, battling for the rebound. Coach Archer is just standing there going, okay. Oh, my goodness. He is possibly one of the most patient men in this room right now, because I think I'm going to be losing my mind. I could be already in the locker room taking a cold shower after and the game not be over. I don't think I could stay as calm as Coach Archer is right now. Payne has the rebound. Nelson feeds Shannon, and that's going to be two and one more coming up. I'm thinking the Chargers want to put a big old exclamation point on this season because they are just absolutely playing lights out here in the last 3 minutes of the game. And that is 5 fouls on. Let's say 5 fouls on Akamu. It is. That official just steps in and makes him leave the floor. Off the mark on that one, 89-71. Dennis for three. A little strong. Payne with a good rebound. Payne looking down the floor trying to find somebody to throw it to. Thompson now has it on the far wing. He's going to drive in the lane, kicks it back out. Nelson has left him wide open for three, and that one's going to be a little off the mark. It's strong on the back iron. And Cameron Baldwin just is all over the place. That's a big slam-a-roni there from Shannon. Good feed by Baldwin. Long three, no good. Nelson with the ball. Cameron feeds it over to Thompson. Shannon's got it for three. Just sat there and like in the warm-up saying he overshot that one a little bit. I don't know if we're going to get in the slop time or not, but, well, he just gave the ball back. Nelson's bringing it down. Fun time now. Layup blocked, and that is going to be a foul. Getting ready to have a full line change here. Sheffield is ready to come back in, but we got a timeout on the floor. We'll take it. 20-point game right now with 1:27 to go. Chargers are in charge. we're back. A minute 27 to go in the game. Glad to have you along for the ride here. Sophomore day. Marquin Thompson at the line to shoot. A 1-and-1. I'm sorry, 2 fouls. 2 foul shots. I was just going by what the official said. All right, that was good. And the net broke. You ain't count both of them. So Thompson is going to take a breather, and Johnson's in the game. Sheffield's in the game. Logan and Nelson. Also, we have Cameron Baldwin. And I'm not real sure why. I'm not real sure why that foul happened. Unless just want to stop the shot, stop the game, and to get the ball back. But they were going to shoot fast anyway, so I'm not really sure. Cooper's coming in. Cooper goes low. Sheffield comes up high. All right, what is... All right, one more shot. So is this a 3 for 2? This is the old NBA rule, right? You get 3 shots for 2? Or am I? Okay. I don't. Nelson was trying to throw it to Cooper, and that went. He knows he messed up on that one. It's a 20-point game, but Sheffield's going to bring it up the floor for the Chargers. But you know what? Sheffield changed shoes at halftime. He's got his lucky orange and blue shoe on. He was wearing white. He was wearing white earlier, but now he's got his blue. 3, no good. Sheffield comes down with a rebound. Now we are in garbage time. I think there was Sheffield thought that he might have gotten fouled, or I mean, there was definitely a collision right there on the court, kind of like that one. And Sheffield is just well, it was out of position a little bit. I don't know. The pass was a little out of his reach, and it's 18 seconds to go, and you know, you're right. The game is over, definitely. And the Chargers are going to come out with a big win and go 9-7, 17-11 overall for the year. That's not going to count, but it was a good effort anyway. All right, that's going to be the final here. So now what's next? It's conference play next Tuesday, and it is going to be that the Chargers will be on the road. Where they're going to be, not sure yet. Most likely, probably, if everything goes and holds to the way it is right now, it looks like it's probably going to be down in Albany. But anyway, it's tournament conference time, or conference tournament time, either way you look at it. And still more basketball to play, but it's unfortunately one and done. So we'll see if the Chargers can get back to the national tournament like they did last year. You never know. Tournament time it is, so that's why they call it March Madness. Have a great Saturday afternoon. Thank you so much. This is Tony, and for my buddy Dave, it's been a fun season, and hopefully maybe, I don't know, miracles could happen. We might have a playoff, a tournament game here. It could happen toward the end. We don't know. It's 93-75 Chargers win. Have a great afternoon.